People looked at me like I was confused. Some of them whispered that I didn't understand what I was doing anymore. At my age, they think fear and weakness are the same thing. I remember walking into that courtroom alone. My back hurt. My fingers felt stiff. The room was cold in a way that settled into my bones. Everyone else had papers, files, voices that sounded sure of themselves. I had nothing in my hands except years I could never get back. He sat across from me like he always did when he felt powerful. Calm. Smiling. Certain. He didn't even look at me the way you look at a person. It was the way you look at something you've already thrown away. People say he built everything himself. That he was the mind behind it all. They never ask who stayed when there was nothing. They never ask who believed when the world laughed. They never ask who carried the weight quietly. I was already tired before the case even began. Tired of explaining myself. Tired of proving that I existed. When the judge spoke to me, his voice wasn't cruel, just worn down. He warned me I was alone. That no one would help me if I made a mistake. I nodded, because being alone was something I already understood very well. His lawyer talked about me like I wasn't in the room. Like I was a story he'd already memorized. He said I did nothing. That I had no value. That I was lucky to be offered anything at all. I wanted to shrink. I almost did. But standing there, something heavy moved inside my chest. Not anger. Not strength. Just memory. Long, quiet memory. I remembered the early days when the business was small and uncertain. When bills piled up and hope was thin. I remembered sitting at the kitchen table late at night, writing numbers down, fixing mistakes, listening to him talk about dreams he was afraid to say out loud. I remembered choosing his future over my own. When it was my turn to speak, my voice shook. Not because I was weak, but because it had been silent for too long. I didn't raise it. I didn't try to sound smart. I just told the truth, slowly, the way old people do when they are tired of rushing. The room grew quiet. Not the polite kind. The uncomfortable kind. I saw his smile fade. I saw people stop looking at their papers. For the first time, I felt seen. And it scared me more than being ignored ever had. When it was over, people treated me differently. Not kindly. Just carefully. Like they had realized I was more than what they'd assumed. I didn't feel proud. I didn't feel strong. I felt empty. Because no decision could give me back the years I spent disappearing beside him. No ruling could return the love I thought we had. All I got was the truth, laid bare in a room full of strangers. I walked out alone, the same way I walked in. But this time, I understood something I wish I'd learned sooner. Being underestimated hurts. Being erased hurts more. But living a lifetime believing you deserve it, that hurts the deepest. And when you're old, pain doesn't scream anymore. It just sits with you. Quiet. Heavy. Permanent.